Hey everybody, welcome back to Luigi's Mansion.
That was my line, you dipshit.
No, we're fine.
I'm trying to make up for the fact that I couldn't see a devil name thing in every other part.
It doesn't matter who's the real Luigi, even though I suck because I'm female.
Will the real Luigi please stand up?
Please stand up.
Luigi. Yes.
Holy shit, you got some big teeth.
What is this after you have your show at Please Demanding Clairvoyant? What's this? If it isn't Mario's hat, why it's so clean as if someone just washed it! Sorry, sometimes I like to add a little drama, you know? Just one moment. Did I just say Mario? Could it be that Mario?
Hello, everybody. It's me.
I see
Hey,
now.
shut up, you're
well,
supposed to be in a
I see
painting.
everything. So I saw it before, but now I really see it. So you are the brother, the famous Mario, and you have come to this place to find him. Or aren't you the little brother? Excuse me, I don't laugh much.
Need a throat
I can
lotion?
tell.
Oh, they come! Now the spirits come! Come, spirits of power. Come, spirits of sight. Show to me the awful things occurring in sight.
Nice.
Crystal orb, symbol of my clan. Use your darkling power to show all as you could. I mean, can. Show us all you can. Show us this Mario. The light of the spirits come. Show us what we see.
Jeez, would you quit shaking? You're gonna bring the whole mansion down.
I see that your Mario lives. Well, he is not in the spirit world, but one cannot say he is alive. Excuse me, sorry. Where is he? Where is he now? Ah, the spirits well silent. This is all I can tell you for now. Bring to me another clue and I will show your brother to you. This clue no longer speaks to us.
If you want to hear more, pay
Dang.
$29.95.
I was trying to talk fast since the dialogue was going so fast.
Gold mouse!
Mousy,
According
mousy,
to
mousy,
Get
mousy.
Get over here.
Get the mousy, get the mousy.
Aww.
Way to go.
That's
Way to
why
go.
I
Of
was
all
here.
things,
That's why I
of
was
all
here.
things, they had to put a yellow ghost in front of me, so I would lose track of the yellow mouse behind it. Anywho, so yeah, I'm totally gonna be skipping past a lot of Madame Clairvoyant's dialogue in the future because there'll be a lot of repeats later on. But she can tell us more about stuff, more about Mario, further advance the plot while we bring her Mario's things. Anyway,
Oh.
We can voice this one.
Let's make some music.
yeah, we can voice this one. But anyway,
Okay, yes,
the
yes.
way to make the portrait ghost appear, we need to interact with all these instruments and listen.
Luigi gonna make the best
the cello.
mixtape ever. Oop, not that drum.
It's like one of the
Yep,
other
come on.
Thank you.
There you
Other
go.
one.
There you go.
It's like
There
one of
you
the
go.
very few like lighthearted moments in the game.
Here we go.
This game's pretty.
And
This
there's
game's pretty
this.
full.
Melody.
Despite the upset.
My name is Melody. People call me the spectral beauty of the Ivory Keys.
Aw.
What a stirring performance! I haven't been so charmed by a piece for ages.
Aww.
You must have a delicate ear for music. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Well, here I go.
Well, I have nothing better to do.
Don't.
That's the swimming. That's the swimming theme, isn't it?
Yes, it's
that's
the underwater
That's
theme.
why I brought up the
And
water power.
actually, I need to point
By
this
the
out
way,
right here.
what image
It's good
do you
for
think that-
speedrunners because you don't have
What do
to
you think the
make a
composer
selection.
had in mind? Exactly.
Right, it's automatically set.
You
on
got
the
it.
water. Anyway,
Very impressive. I guess you didn't. Ugh, I can't read today. I'm sorry.
it's all right.
Battle with my
No,
music
it's
Sorry,
sheets.
alright.
Bree, what did you say before I rudely interrupt you?
It's also based on RNG.
Oh. And there it goes. There goes the gold. Oh well.
See again. It's something that happens to me a lot in this playthrough, and I apologize for it. Is sometimes like even when I put the flashlight on, it's like I'll put the flashlight on and they'll immediately vanish, even though I'm very quickly. I turn the flashlight and quickly switch to vacuum. It's almost as if I switched to the vacuum too quickly for the game to say, okay, they're stunned now.
It could be that. Though usually,
Oh, there you
usually
go.
in my case, it's always because I'm a little too far away from the target.
Now, I'm actually wondering, I think I may still, you know what, because I think we were talking about this earlier, I think I still got the gold medal because even though she disappeared, I hadn't triggered
not that one.
the vacuum suck yet.
Well, that
So
could
I
be.
think,
That could be
I
it.
think possibly it'll still treat it like it's the same one. There he is.
Oh.
Wherever my boomio.
Murdered himself.
There you go.
Murdered himself in a futile
Gotcha.
attempt to reunite with his love.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much took a
Wait,
took a
isn't
suicide
there-
scene a little too seriously.
Isn't there, I want to say, isn't there a Bouliette actually? Or is
I
that
don't
No,
think
there,
so.
no, there isn't. It would have been glorious, but no, there isn't.
Where's the key? Where's the key?
I
Where's
forget,
the
were you
beautiful
going
key?
for all the booze?
Pardon?
Yeah, I'm going for all the booze.
Oh.
Okay.
All 50. only thing I'm not going for is money because I suck at that.
Yeah, because you're not Wario, you're Luigi. You're a fat little bitch.
And
You
again,
call
for
these
anyone wondering, I'm flickering the... Oh yeah, go continue.
You call this a hole? Give me that vacuum. I could do better than that.
And so yeah, so again, for anyone wondering why I'm flickering the light, there are hallway ghosts that can appear at random, so I'm flickering the light randomly.
boy.
That way the second they appear, I get them.
Oh, it's this
They
guy.
tend to
fair.
drop down from the ceiling.
And they can scare Luigi, it just is frustrating. Anyway, wow, that's a good party trick there, Luigi.
Damn, nice job.
Thanks. I learned it in my party.
Oh, we got
I learned it in
lights.
my
Oh, of
college
course, yes.
days.
You know, fuck being a plumber. You should have been a magician.
Look,
Oh,
you
Look at that.
this
God, what a
fat bastard.
good God. Puts
Look
Wario
at that
to
fatted.
shame.
Yeah.
At
So
least
the
Wario
way-
exercises. Sorry.
So,
true.
the strategy for this ghost, of whom I forget his name is...
Mr. Lux.
need
What
to-
is that he's eating
Mr. Lux,
anyway?
okay.
I want to say it's either cheese or souffle.
I want to
It
say
reminds,
it
it
could
reminds
be
me of-
flan.
it reminds me of that food from Casper,
It doesn't look. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one?
you're right. Never
I was
mind,
about.
doesn't-
I was about to say it doesn't look like flan.
the animated movie, the anime like cartoon. Like there's something.
No,
that-
I know what you're
like,
talking about. I
you
just
just
mean what
fall right through
food.
anyway.
I
don't
love how
know
the
it was
I love how the
bad.
ghost has like that little bow tie. That's adorable.
Yeah, this,
Yeah,
this is the only time you see him, so better
Yeah,
appreciate
they're-
it for what it's worth.
They're just some servant ghosts. Basically, now that they're both gone, he can no longer get a refill.
Nope.
So he's gonna run out of food soon.
And he won't be happy.
Well, yeah,
But we're-
because unfortunately, with all the food that he's been eating, it's given him a nasty case.
He kind of puts the
of-
contestants on Biggest Loser to shame too.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
You
with all
need to
that,
go on a diet.
Cheesy souffle.
You need to go on a
unfortunately, he gave him a bad case of. Unfortunately, gave him a
Heartburn.
bad case of heartburn. Yes, there's the joke. Thank you.
If I remember correctly from his not what was his dialogue, his
Portrait.
not his portrait, his info sheet on the Z button. Apparently he ate himself to death.
Makes sense.
That's kind of grim. It
That's
reminds me of
disturbing.
7.
You need to go on
Hey,
a.
it's about
Anyway.
it's about Grimace Sue P dying in her sleep.
You need to go on a diet, big guy.
Now this ghost is annoying because he's incredibly based on RNG.
Yeah.
Number
some-
one, he's based on RNG. Number two, I don't get a lot of room to work with here.
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh,
was-
God.
I'm not gonna mince words with you people. He is one of the hardest ghosts to get a gold on because his
Isn't
fat
it
he may
dollar
be a
sign
fat
on the
fuck, but goddamn
Yes.
is he durable.
He's durable, and with that giant table in the way, all it takes him to do is to walk far enough that put enough distance with that table that it'll just break the connection.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's I would say he's about as strong as say Chauncey.
God devil
I
damn
hate
it.
to say this at this. I really hate to say it at this point, but when he turns his back with the part, it kind of looks like he has a bit of a butt crack.
Wouldn't surprise me if any ghost was gonna have it. The other thing is all
Holy
speedrunners
God,
hate
back.
this ghost if they're going for 100%
That's why they don't typically
fire-
go for this ghost.
because the fireballs he shoots are random. Like he'll shoot any number of them before he actually.
Well, good thing is he is purely optional. So
Yeah, I
say
know
if
for
you don't-
any, I know for 80% no one really goes for this ghost.
Ooh.
Right.
I went for it when I played it.
Well, I
What I mean for a speed run. Like,
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
speed
for a
run,
speed-
and
for the sake of a speed run,
particularly
it's
any
like-
percent.
I should go and mention this. Like every time I play through this game, I always go after the ghosts. Although sometimes I occasionally miss Soupy by pure accident. But
Yeah, I was about
yeah,
to say,
like,
Soupy's the only one I
you
can
don't have
never
to. You don't
get.
have to. You don't have to fight this guy. Well, she. But yeah. Well, are you getting all the gallery ghosts, Logan?
yes.
Named
Okay, so you'll see
Cretaceous.
exactly how
Got
it's
it.
gonna be, and let me just say, it is pretty easy to miss.
Oh no!
Damn it!
Aww.
Only one
There
left.
he is.
There he is.
You slippery,
back here, you little
slimy
dickens.
weasel
No,
thing.
what the?
Oh,
Just ran straight in. Okay.
yeah,
Hang on.
that sucked.
You
I
actually
gotta go
can't
all
get
the
him in
way.
darkened rooms.
I'm cool like that.
Oh, there you go.
Now you're.
Well, look
Now
out,
you're
your
not
hubris
cool.
is showing.
What?
That's right. I completely forgot you can't game in darkened rooms. Anywho, so let's go back in the kitchen.
What?
Pull those.
Mousy, mousy,
Get. Aww.
Cursed
I am
camera
the worst.
controls. So anyway,
I'm the West. I'm the
Well,
West Piskin.
more so camera controls when you're something things out. So.
Excuse me.
Right, like I was trying to point upwards, but Luigi thought, oh, turn to the left. Like, no, point upwards. And it's weird tank controls.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Tankish only if you're sucking things up. I mean, I would say the gameplay of this is very similar to that of Metroid Prime when you stop to think about it.
A little,
I can
yeah.
see that. Oh,
Ah.
You joik.
So there are two ways to take care of ghosts that I also don't show off in this game because I'm stupid. There is one you can either stun them with you can either stun them by casting their opposite element and then sucking them in, or just use it until they die.
To Logan's credit, that's actually I didn't think about this the flaming and then sucking them up trip. I always just flame them till they're dead.
Boy, how
Usually get
That until later on when you fight ghosts with like 30 or 20 each.
Well, that and they just throw a bunch of them at you.
Yeah, because then I kept running out of ice.
Actually, I don't remember if I asked this in previous parts, but how many of you have played Dark Moon?
I have.
I have.
I play Dark Moon.
I have
And I
beat
beat it.
Would you say that? And between the two, which would you say you guys prefer?
I like this.
I
one a
honestly
bit more.
lean a little more toward Dark Moon.
Yeah, me
Same.
too, actually.
Yeah.
I like this one a bit more because I like the more open aspect to it as opposed to a level structure. Number one, and number
Yeah,
And
that
number
this one
two-
does
and
have
number
that
two, I
going
just-
for it.
Actually,
And
to be
number two, you
perfectly
just
honest-
can't. And number two, you just can't beat the portrait ghosts. I like their characters. as opposed
Agreed.
to-
Actually, to be perfectly honest,
honestly
I'm
kind of prefer-
50-50. I prefer Dark Moon because... Steve?
Go first, hype.
Broly, you're Steve.
I was about to say I kind of prefer Dark Moon because I think some of the mechanics feel a little bit more polished compared to the first one. Namely in terms of catching ghosts.
Definitely.
Yeah, the charge
that-
meter is cool.
Yeah, that I think was good. That was a nice improvement. But I would say that putting in a run button for one thing was pretty stupid. And
Yeah.
again, the whole I would say the mission structure of the game really broke the pace.
Well, it's a
top of that, it's like
handheld,
five
so you
pages
gotta.
Keep coming back and forth.
Well, it's a handheld,
be
so you
honest,
gotta
I'm
give
gonna-
them time to break.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though. I would say it makes the game much longer than it has a right to be.
That's another sign. Here lies Mr. Bones. Quiet.
Quiet.
Well, I was about to
Keep it
say.
down, and there's also a dog.
I was about to say, yeah, that is one
Woof,
thing.
woof,
Dark
woof.
Moon. Dark Moon is a lot longer in comparison. Not partly due to the fact that you actually had more than one mansion to work with.
You got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Anywho.
I was gonna say, I honestly prefer. I'm actually 50-50 with the original Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon because it seems like with both of them they possess elements that the other one lacks,
Fair enough.
and
Like,
and they kind of cancel each other out.
I guess
Yeah.
there's that. I mean, if there's one thing I will definitely give Dark Moon, it's Luigi's character. Like, holy shit. You would never see him do-
Oh, jeez.
Oh god, doggy! Take it easy there, buddy.
Bad Dougie.
Bad doggy.
Bad
So-
dog.
Bad doggy.
So what we need to do. So I'm so sorry that I have to cut this discussion short for a second, but I have to talk about the next somewhat portrait ghost is. I need access out of here. So for the first phase of getting this dog is first we gotta just make a lot of ruckus that hopefully will wake up.
The dead.
Mr. Bones!
Oh my god!
By the love of God, make happy dog, be quiet!
So this is a special type of ghost that you can only fight here.
Here
Huh.
and the second segment of this garden.
They work a little bit like dry bones.
Only they're actually human skeletons as opposed
There
to
you go.
skeletons.
Yeah.
I don't think
You know
I
it.
ever came across this guy.
Really? You have to come across him in order to
It's a
beat
good
it.
game.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe he just didn't stick in my mind.
That's
That's
fine.
fair.
Because anyway, now that he's dead, his ghostly
Well,
bonus,
he's already
which that
dead.
dog will totally be distracted by.
And we suck them up.
There you go.
There
I
you
like
go.
it here. Give me a doggy.
Get it, give it.
Come
Get it.
here.
Also, that flower that's shown there, just to get out of the way. If in every single chapter after this one, if you come back here,
I am the worst dog catcher
Mario.
ever.
if you come back here and water it, all 3 times you get one of 2 pink diamonds in the game.
Gold
or the
diamonds.
most. Gold diamonds. Sorry, I was thinking of pink gold peach. My bad. Gold diamonds.
Pink gold peach, I'm surprised that's even memorable.
I just remember because it was so like, wow, we're not even gonna hide how much of a freaking palette swap this is.
Well, yeah.
I
To be
think
honest,
I'll
would say
call
that
you
was more
Luigi.
offensive or Baby Rosalina.
I don't know. I just there could have been other characters besides just another baby character or another metal character.
Well, yeah.
Like Cat Mario.
So I'm doing this all
Comes.
So I'm doing this all because I had no idea what the heck this thing was, my friend, because I never had interacted with this in all my other playthroughs.
What a strange contraption.
Huh.
I will not be gaining. So now, let's get on with completing the game. So you have to analyze the doghouse.
And you're slowly sliding
geez.
back.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Whoa.
We're
That
in the
was a
graveyard
trip.
Now.
I'm gonna get used to that.
So to approach the graveyard, we need. Come on already. Spawn.
Oh
Oh, I
boy.
need that heart actually.
You know what
I
they
will
say
admit
about
that's one thing I
graveyards.
do kind of. I'll say this. Oh boy.
Oh,
There you
jeez.
go.
I will say that's one thing I like about Dark Moon actually is that since the levels are shorter, like you get a better like health refills.
Yeah.
Like with Luigi's Mansion, like especially in some of the longer chapters, like the last one, I
Yeah.
really start stressing for health then.
Yeah.
You say that though, I never really found finding extra health that much of a hindrance in me with Luigi's Mansion.
Okay, for a second I thought you were about to say, I don't find the last mansion that difficult, and I'm like,
no,
I'll smack you.
I wasn't gonna. No, I will agree with Logan there. The fourth area is pretty tricky. If you don't know what you're doing.
Especially the, I don't know if it was the second to last or the last mission in that one. The one,
No, wait. Are you talking about Dark Moon or?
Dark
We're
Moon.
talking about this. We're talking about this game, like
Yeah,
the last,
this
like
game.
we're talking about this game, like the last, like Area 4.
I honestly forgot a lot of the missions in Dark Moon, save for the very last one, which I admittedly thought was a neat little section.
I don't really remember a lot of the gameplay of Luigi Mansion, except for of course the Polter Pop and of
Toad.
course the fact that I really did enjoy how like appreciative Mario, and the fact that I really enjoyed how appreciative Mario was of the whole thing.
The only thing I didn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
was
Good
that
job,
Mario
Luigi.
felt-
You're
Mario-
the number one.
Number one.
Thanks,
That was
Mario.
fun, but spoilers to Dark Moon. But anyway, the only thing I didn't like about that's actually, speaking of Mario, I did not like the fact how he was so phoned in. Like,
Yeah,
you could
it's
have
like,
totally have nuffed him out, and the game would have not have been affected by it.
well, it's not so
It
much,
could have just been him. He saves the day.
I was about to
I
say,
mean, granted, the ending with him is fantastic and all. It's just that I think that's like the only reason why they put him in the first place.
Yeah,
I
now
was about to
now I think about it, he doesn't. Mario's play doesn't play as big of a role in Dark Moon as this game does.
No, he doesn't. In fact, you don't even
hey.
you don't even get any hints about Mario's capture until I would say Mansion 3.
in fact,
Anyway,
speaking
real
of,
quick, I'm going to explain the.
Oh.
Say real quick, I'm going to explain the strategy, and then Hype, you continue what you're going to say. I gotta get the strategy out, otherwise no one's going to know what the heck I'm trying to do. So this is Bogmire, the second boss of the game.
And he's annoying.
His strategy is he uses shadow clones of himself. So the main thing I have to do is I have to suck up any one of these shadow clones, and they'll turn into a little shadow glob, which if you follow the actual shadow on the ground, it'll lead you to where the actual real purple Bogmire is, in which case you can then begin sucking him up to deal actual damage.
Looks easy, right?
Anyway, continue Hype.
I was about to say, just going into
Oh.
Mario's involvement in Dark Moon, I agree he was kind of slept on. The thing that irritated me the most was more so how they got him involved in the game. It's like,
Devil damn it, Mario, this happened to you again.
He just, he's just there. It just happened out of nowhere.
I guess that's what I was gonna say, Buzz. Again, spoilers. Or no, I shouldn't even say because that'll be spoilers for this game. I'll just say the spoiler is that the main bad guy of Dark Moon is the same bad guy. Don't say it. Is the same main bad guy of this game.
that I didn't mind so much.
Which, but I mean, it's like how did you fall for this a second time?
Yeah.
Well, admittedly, that does lead to one of my that actually does lead into one of my favorite jokes in Dark Moon.
Well,
Which
which one was that?
It technically, well, to be fair, it does technically involve the final boss here. So should I spoil that, or?
I don't
Wait,
think
we
anyone
already
cares, to be
previewed this. I
honest.
think we can already explain that.
I think most
basically,
people knows. Most people know.
Well,
Yeah, I think we just saw the cutscene with King Boo anyways. Yeah, it's King Boo.
all right. Well, yeah, King Boo's the final boss. But anyway, what pretty much happened in Dark Moon is that Egad, for some daft reason, sold the fucking painting.
Oh, that's right. And so King Boo got free. Yeah.
Whew.
I don't get that.
Hey, at least I was able to pay
I
off
mean,
my
yeah.
mortgage for the month.
Pretty much, yeah. They painted Egad in a much more dickish light. But you know what? I actually kind of like it, just because he kind of had it.
I like his personality being like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much using Luigi as a fucking tool, even though it's not even though
Speaking
it
of
doesn't seem
the
like
tool.
it seem that way in his mind. Oh
Rosicino,
yeah.
that was some battery you had there.
Oh, is this where he says
Come
the
on back
thing?
to the lab.
Yes.
I guess.
Oh.
Hang on.
Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, what's
Oh,
going
he's talking about what he's having for dinner
on?
later.
Isn't it lightning cooked your goose? You put a gust in that. And a scratch. Like, yeah, thanks.
Great.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
What about
Thanks.
That's what I was thinking.
I guess we already passed it. Never mind.
No. Wait, which one are you talking about?
The one where he talks about what they're gonna have for dinner.
Oh no, that's Area 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's later. No worries.
Then I'll save that for later.
Goody.
We got a couple of videos. Anyway, let's watch these suckers go in another unskippable repeated cutscene.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
I think this replaying this cutscene isn't so bad because it shows you your progress, and that's something I kind of appreciate with cutscenes like these. It's not like they're for added force.
So we need to press them into
They're
visible
not really terrible
forms,
cutscenes anyway.
and presto, turn them into beautiful ghost
Eh.
portraits.
I
Not
love the
really-
weird honking noise that his shoes make.
Yeah, not gonna
Yeah.
blame me for Logmire there because again, he's actually a pretty annoying boss. And getting
Yeah.
a
Look.
pull on him is pretty tricky.
Gold is
Gold on
for
Melody.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, you got
silver for the fatso.
silver for the fat guy.
And
Gold,
gold
for
for the dog.
who is very discolored
That
there.
Gold
makes
for
sense,
doggo.
'cause I thought Huh. Which again, the gold, the frame depends on how well you performed in capturing them.
Pretty much. It's all
Strictly
bragging rights, but you know,
rights. Mr.
but to be
Logs
fair, it's the
to
kind of
few.
bragging rights I can. It's a. Sorry.
I was just reading the names.
Spooky and Bugmire.
That's
Spooky.
fair,
That
but it's.
for some reason,
it's-
Spooky
it's
just
one of those
reminds me of the
cases
final
where-
boss in Pack World 2.
Oh yeah. I should probably get around to recording that sooner or later.
You'd have to do the first game though, wouldn't you?
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it for Area 2. Honestly, I could skip the first game if I want to. The games don't connect at all. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for Area 2. Stay tuned to the next part where we go to Area 3. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Spoilers. It's pretty much the exact same as Area 2, only we're in the back now.
Yay.
We're going to the back
See
door,
yous.
ladies
Bye.
and gentlemen. Bye.